In this video, we are going to see how DAX Studio can be used to improve the performance of Power BI reports. DAX Studio is a free open source offline tool that allows you to write and execute DAX queries, analyze query performance using server timings and query plans, export data from Power BI models, visualize query execution plans. While the performance analyzer in Power BI helps you identify performance bottlenecks by recording the time taken for various actions like loading visuals and executing queries, DAX Studio offers more advanced features for in-depth analysis and optimization. Let us connect to the DAX Studio to an existing Power BI model, in this case the Adventure Work Sales. As we connect, we can see all the tables related to that particular model. We can see there are a lot of options for analyzing the data, like the query plan, the server timings, evaluate and log, and all queries which can execute all the queries at once, one after another, for the analysis. Before that, there is one more feature, which is the query builder. We can use this query builder to build queries and analyze the performance of a particular query as well. So in this case, we will be analyzing the running total sales measure. We'll update it and run. As we run the query, we can see the duration it took for running that particular query. We can see the query plan and the server timings as well for that particular query, which is the division of time amongst the formula engine, amongst the server engine, the CPU, and total everything is being shown here. We feel that this particular metrics can be optimized. So we have another metrics or the query called optimized running total sales, which has been optimized for better duration. So when we update this particular query and run this, so we can see the time taken for this particular query is much lesser than the first one, which is about 25 milliseconds. This is one of the feature of data of the DAX Studio, which can be utilized for analysis. There's one more, that is the loading performance data from the Power BI. So DAX allows you to export data from Power BI models to CU, CSV or other formats for further analysis. Let us open this performance data, which has been captured using the performance analyzer in the Power BI. And this is the JSON file which has been created by the performance analyzer. As we open this file, we can see all the data captured by that performance analyzer in Power BI, like the visuals and the subsequent times taken by each visual and the total duration as well. There is an option called capture diagnostics. When we do that, we are able to capture each and every element of the particular model, be it the tables, columns, joins, partition. All the details has been captured for the detailed analysis of the report, which gets stored in a file called results.zip. And we can see the different files being generated here, the summary, the details on the different queries, and the model as well. We can have a look at the model of this particular BI report. So as we can see here, the analyzer has captured data related to the tables, columns, relationships, partitions, and the summary as well, as in the memory, how much memory is it occupying, and the last refresh, all the important details can be captured. And as we can see, we can also export these datas and can use it for creating further performance analysis Power BI report. So, the conclusions drawn using the DAX Studio. Firstly, it helps us in identifying the slow queries by examining server timings and query plans. And you can pinpoint which DAX queries are taking the longest to execute. Second, analyzing query efficiency. The query plans provided by DAX Studio give a detailed view of how queries are executed. It can identify the inefficient joins, redundant calculations, and other issues. Optimized resource utilization. By looking at the server timings, we can see what is the CPU utilization, and we can do optimization with the memory as well and the resource allocation as well. Improving data model design, as it gives insights about data model design such as relationships and use of calculated column and measures. Enhancing user experience by optimizing the performance of your DAX queries and data model, you can significantly improve the user experience. So, finally, faster query execution and smoother report interactions make your Power BI reports more responsive.